Welcome back, Toyota enthusiast. This is my new to me 1995 Toyota Starlet GT Turbo. It's EP82 chassis code, and it's just been imported. I'm still in the process of registering it, but I do got my temporary tags, and I want to give you guys a quick introduction and tell you everything that's good and bad with the car. Of course, you know, this car is 25 years old, going on 26, as it has a January of 1995 build date. But let's get right into it. First, we'll go through the exterior. You know, this car is about a little bit over 1,900 pounds. Has 130 horsepower out of this 4 EFTE 1.3 liter with a little turbo on it, but it does pull pretty strong. And if you've been following the website, you know that I have recently sold my Scion FRS to get this, and gotta say, in a straight line acceleration test, I think this matches it almost, you know, pound for pound. You know, it's up there. But I'll tell you why I haven't really pushed it too much. But here, let's get into some of the bad. So we're looking over here at the bumper, and there are some pieces that are cut out here. I don't really understand why. Maybe there was, I don't know, intercooler piping, or the person wanted some extra, you know, fog lights. I'm not really sure. I really haven't had time to dissect what's going on there. There's some wires, and I'll show you guys that as well. The paint itself, you know, it's a 25-year-old car. There are some little dings, you know, to the untrained eye you probably wouldn't really tell, but I can, and there's been some touch-up paint somewhere in this little area. The rest of the car is fairly clean. You know, there's a couple of little dings here and there, and you know, the roof definitely needs to be sanded down and laid over with another layer of clear coat. So you can tell here it's just very sun faded. This car only has about 60,000 miles on it. Here we got like another little ding right there. Not a big deal at all, you know, just the usual scratches, you know, from keys and nails and stuff like that. Out back, it's very clean. You know, the bumpers are all in really good nick. You know, even the windshield wipers are really good. I did my best just cleaning it really quick the other day, because it was just covered in just soot and dirt and dust from being out on the sea for 6 weeks in a shipping container, and God knows how long out on a lot. So yeah, we got, you know, just little paint imperfections, nothing crazy. I mean, this isn't a show car for me. This is just something fun, something different. But let's continue on the exterior, of course. Here's my biggest gripe with the car so far, and it's not the car's fault. Over here, I forgot where this tag was, but basically these tires are from 2001. So they are Yokohamas. They're not bad tires, but if you look closely, you'll see some cracking. I drove 4 hours on this, and I do not recommend that to anybody. I do have some new tires going in. It is the reason why I haven't really pushed the car. Out back over here, these tires were built in 2009, and they are also starting to crack a little bit. These are Bridgestones out back. I believe I can probably see the tag on the other side. Let's just take a look. And yeah, we got some better light on this side, but here we go. Here's a stamp, 509. And in the front, 4701. So the 47th week of 2001 is when these tires were, you know, created. So that's that. But you know, I've been just taking it easy. Haven't really been pushing it too hard. Here's our little antenna over here. It has still a Japanese radio, so you know that's only AM. Here is the interior. Of course, I got my mask for COVID to keep myself healthy, and I hope everybody else is as well. It has, you know, power windows. The windows are power, and the side view mirrors are also powered, and they do fold in. which is cool. You don't really get that with a lot of American spec, you know, I guess low-end Japanese imports. And here's the interior. Let's take a seat. So far I put about 541 kilometers. Everything here works, you know. It's really clean. The headboard's really nice, you know. Everything's fine. You got LED light here, so somebody did want to spruce it up a little bit. You know, we got some little issues over here. You know, we have some you know, like something was stuck here and the adhesive kind of damaged the dashboard a little bit, but it's not a big deal. They do sell like a tray that goes here, and basically you can put like cup holders and stuff. But if you look here, this is another thing I didn't care for, which is all of this you know, carbon fiber imitation plastic wrap, which I will be taking off very soon. I'm just waiting to get a new radio. This radio works. This is pretty cool, so I'm going to keep this. You know, some cup holders, you know, they work for me, you know, for small drinks. Nothing like, you know, a big gulp from 7-Eleven or anything like that's going to fit in there. I do got a snazzy Razzo shift knob. It actually feels pretty nice. I know it's not like, you know, the best thing ever, but I think for me it's going to work for a while. I do got some JDM scented air freshener from Amazon. You know, I'm not endorsed by them or anything, but it does smell really good. It's a lot cheaper than you know, the real, I guess, real OG version of it. Carpets here are really clean. I don't think they belong to the car because they do have like this little hole here, and that's not something that this car has, so it's not going to have the hook. You know, other than that, you know, the car is really clean. I mean, if you've never driven a JDM car before, you know, everything's on the right hand side. Your windshield wiper and rear wiper controls are over here on this side, and your turn signals on this side. Also, this steering wheel tilts. I'm not going to do it now because it's in a perfect position for me. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And you know, back here, well, let me step out and we'll take a look on the other side. That's my little pointer friend right here. It's actually pretty spacious back here. I know that maybe something like comparable, like a Toyota Yaris, might not have the same space. You know, these older cars, I guess they have thinner seats and whatnot, but they tend to be able to hold people back here. And I do have a 1-year-old, and he'll be sitting back here with Dad, going for drives to go, you know, visit family and get ice cream and all that good stuff. There's some cool little cubbies in here, which I like. Also, this window back here pops out, which I really like. It's like a vent, so boom. On many Florida hot days, or maybe probably cooler days, I can just pop those open, leave the front windows closed, and get some fresh air circulating in here. But we'll close that up for now because it's actually very cold for Florida today. It's about 43 degrees Fahrenheit today. So let's move this baby back here. You know, and you can tell also there's some sun fading going on the plastics. Not a big deal, you know, nothing that really bothers me. It looks like there's never been any kind of accidents or anything on this car, so I'm very satisfied with that. Let's see if, nope, gotta go and open it on this side again. We got our controls over here, so I'm gonna open up the hatch, I'm gonna open up the hoods, which we'll leave for last. I was really surprised to get, oh, closed. See, that's what happens with a light car. Close the door and the hatch closes. Excuse me. Okay, so like I was saying, this thing is in really good condition. I mean, yeah, of course, it only has 60,000 miles, but you know, it's been around for 25 years and doesn't look like it's ever really been abused. Even has a privacy cover, which I like. You know, I wanted a complete car. I didn't want to buy one of the cheaper Starlets that were on Goonet or any of the other imported websites, and I really wanted a kooky style, you know, with the quad headlights. But let's close this here, move out back to the front again. So we do have HIDs. There's projectors here. I'm pretty sure those are stock. And actually, no, you know what? These aren't HIDs, these are LEDs. I didn't even notice that. What I did notice is that they're very, very bright. I should have known the difference because HIDs usually have a time frame as to when they warm up and they're usable, and these just pretty much turn right on. And also a good thing is that they don't make the engine surge. So let's get this baby popped up here. So boom, it's the well-known to many, it's cult favorite 4E FTE. And everything here looks stock, you know. There's nothing really out of the ordinary, you know. What we do have is like some wiring down there, some blue wiring. I've been pretty busy, so I haven't had a chance to really take a look and see where it's going or what it's for. We got some, like, you know, redundant grounding here, so I'll have to check out what that is. And also, for those who haven't imported a JDM car, notice the terminals are real small. So they have like different size terminals, and what you have here is like a small one for negative and a larger one for positive. And I guess that's for just in case you might mix them up and you won't really be able to, you won't be able to fit it. So you can tell the difference just by looking at it without having a label or one of these neat little red covers here. But yeah, other than that, you know, it's fairly simple underneath, you know, for turbo cars. This is my first turbo car that's not a work vehicle. So I'm pretty excited to get in there and, you know, change out this little turbo. I believe it is a CT9, so it's fairly small, but it's a 1.3 liter, and, you know, it spools up fairly quick. And you want that usable torque from the turbo. You want that power like as instant as possible. I know some want to make big power numbers, but I can see myself eventually down the line trying to get maybe an extra 30 or 40 horsepower and nipping it in the bud right there, and not really going beyond that. I really want to get into how the car handles and doing some other you know, other things with the car instead of just straight line performance, of course. So should be seeing her out in the Auto X soon, a couple of track days. But tomorrow I will be putting on some new cheap tires for the meantime, and then looking around for some nice 15-inch wheels. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what would look good, you know, I'm looking for some white 15-inch wheels plus 35 offset. Let me know in the comment section, and I appreciate you all for watching, and have a happy new year and a happy holidays. Thank you.